Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. It is a no disqualification match scheduled for one fall. With no time limit, and it is for the OTW Heavyweight Championship. For this match, Captain Calvin Christopher will be banned from ringside, and should he choose to interfere, it will cause the termination of the High Society's contracts.
Show up, Calvin!
Introducing first, the challenger.
Attention, attention!
Dave Davis, a #1 contender. It's a 3 to 4 month in the making process.
And his opponent.
And here he is, our OTW Heavyweight Champion, Eddie Hawkins. The High Society has been a thorn in Eddie Hawkins' side for the past couple months that I was starting to state earlier. And now they'll settle this rivalry. And the only way they know how, in a no disqualification match with the Heavyweight Championship on the line. However, this match is different than the rest.
Yes, and in the words of Dave Davis, as he said, that removes any excuses Eddie Hawkins might feel like he has should he lose this match. It will be entirely just one-on-one, Dave Davis versus Eddie Hawkins, as we have never seen it before. No disqualification. A match that members of the OTW Fan Nation have called Dave Davis's biggest opportunity.
I mean, yeah, this will be as physical as they come. We're seeing right now in the beginning of this match. No wrestling, just straight punches.
That's right, well, no disqualification. Oh, wow!
Beautiful.
Eddie Hawkins with that spinning heel kick. And Dave Davis already caught off guard.
Here we go. We're already to the outside. Now, I present a question to you. Does this style of match benefit Dave Davis or Eddie Hawkins? I mean, granted, Dave Davis is physical as they come, but Eddie Hawkins was once evil Eddie Hawkins, if you remember correctly. He was evil Eddie Hawkins, and this type of style benefited him.
It did for a time, but Eddie Hawkins has had a drastic personality shift since that time. Since Mean Streak is in the past, this by far, I would say, would by far benefit Dave Davis, a man who's a little more willing to be flexible with the rules. With this, there are no rules, so this is sort of Dave Davis's wheelhouse.
Oh, I get it that Eddie Hawkins is no longer evil Eddie Hawkins, but he still has, no pun intended, he still has that mean streak. This style of match might bring out that side.
You can't say no pun intended first and then make the statement. You make the statement, then you say no pun intended. And by all means, you had that pun intended, and you're right. It's because there is a mean streak in Eddie Hawkins. We've seen it before. But again, it's a personality shift. This match, I would have to say on the surface, has to benefit Dave Davis just from the sheer fact that, again, he's just more comfortable in this environment, more comfortable in this setting.
Dave's looking for something. Let's see. Is that a kendo stick?
It is a kendo stick. Used by martial artists across the world.
Did you hear the crowd just gasp as he brought it out?
Dave Davis, not a martial artist by any means, but seemingly not afraid to use this.
Oh, no. Come on, Dave. Dave.
And Eddie Hawkins.
Dave, don't do it. The shot just echoed around this arena.
And Eddie Hawkins, Mr. Davis asked him, "Are you ready, Eddie?"
Don't. Pat, this match might be over before it even begins.
Yeah, Eddie Hawkins, he came out ready to fight, but
you hear that?
Now he said he doesn't even need it.
Very interesting. See, that's very interesting to me. Dave Davis, I guess the point you made earlier is correct, that he wants no excuses. If he does beat Eddie Hawkins, he wants no excuses. And he just threw the kendo stick knowing he's going to gain an advantage if he continues to use it. He doesn't want it.
Well, he does. Well, he was able to gain an advantage here, but Eddie Hawkins, the reliable lovable fighter the OTW fan nation has. And that back obviously already tender from those shots from the kendo stick. Now meeting the mat here. And Dave Davis again making his way to the outside of the ring.
Looking for something again. He's trying to inflict pain on Eddie Hawkins. Little does he know. I know Eddie Hawkins very well. And so do you, but Eddie Hawkins thrives on this. He thrives on pain. This is when he does his best.
And now Dave Davis pulling out not one, but two steel chairs. As the OTW fan nation is chanting for Eddie. You can see a sort of expression. You can see a sort of expression on Dave Davis's face that states, he's all business today. The high society likes to have fun and games sometimes. There is no fun and games here.
Speaking of facial expressions, you see Eddie Hawkins just grimacing in pain.
And Mr. Davis, that confidence still shining through, however, in firm control of Eddie Hawkins.
I think Dave Davis is getting a little too ahead of himself. I get it, he has the advantage right now, but do not count out Eddie, because if we know one thing, Eddie's ready.
Well, Eddie was ready at the start of this match, but I'm a little more doubtful now. Eddie Hawkins coming in big. Oh!
Oh no! Oh! Oh! Patrick, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I had a no DQ match a month ago. I know what it feels like to land on those chairs, and I'll tell you right now, it doesn't feel good. You wake up in the morning next day feeling it.
Well, Eddie Hawkins was feeling it there, but was able to kick out.
Is he just running off of pure adrenaline? I wonder.
Eddie Hawkins is a tough son of a bitch. He's afraid to quit. He just can't do it. He can't bring it out of himself. And he's showing it here again. But Mr. Dave Davis again going to
for a third
the wheelhouse.
Time now.
And
oh my good. That's not that's not actually a golf club, is it?
That is a golf club. That is a wedge. We know the high society likes to trounce around and do some of the finer things in life. Mr. Davis perhaps fancies himself a golfer.
I get that, but again, you use it for golf. You don't use it as a weapon. This can end a man's career.
It's no disqualification. You can use anything you want to as a weapon.
No, come on.
Oh. And Mr. Davis willing to use what appears to be an 8 or 9 iron, and that is solid iron.
How about you stop talking about the fact that it's a golf club? There's no way around it. It's a golf club, and he's using it to inflict punishment on our heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
You're sitting here talking about the specifications of the golf club as if we care.
And look at that swing. Mr. Davis, feel a little confident there.
Dude. Can you imagine?
A little quick to say it's over there, but Mr. Davis, ooh, and now a shot to Eddie Hawkins. Now that's a tough thing to do. It's a tough thing to bring down Eddie Hawkins with one shot. Mr. Davis having a little fun there. Oh, but again, at the expense of the fun, he was able to get rolled up very quickly by Eddie Hawkins. Now Eddie Hawkins trying to fight back.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. Look at Eddie squirming. He's squirming.
And again, just that tenderness to the back. Eddie Hawkins, maybe it's better to live to fight another day, but Eddie Hawkins doesn't want to live without that OTW Heavyweight Championship.
I've been a champion before. I know what it feels to be a champion. You have the responsibility of the entire company on your shoulders. He doesn't want to give this up. He understands he can fight to live to fight another day, but Eddie Hawkins doesn't want that. He's out to prove himself.
Eddie Hawkins is always out to prove himself, and he has done. Ever since Soul Survivor, he's had title defense after title defense after title defense. Now his third title defense against Mr. Davis.
Oh!
Oh!
It's going to take a little more than a golf club to keep down our heavyweight champion.
And Eddie Hawkins, oh! Eddie Hawkins, I think, finally willing to play the game. If this is what Mr. Davis wanted, then Eddie Hawkins is giving him what he wanted.
All is fair in love and war, Patrick.
And turning it around, playing the tricks that Mr. Davis plays. And now Eddie Hawkins, sees the kendo stick. And the OTW Fan Nation is loving that notion.
Oh my goodness!
And Mr. Davis, maybe not as tough as Eddie Hawkins, immediately wincing and rolling away from that. Oh!
Eddie's looking to break that kendo stick over Davis's back.
And Eddie Hawkins, again, if this is the game Dave Davis wanted to play, Eddie Hawkins is finally meeting him on that playing field.
And if you notice, Eddie Hawkins wasn't the one that brought the weapons in. He wasn't into that.
No,
Dave
you're
Dulles brought them into the ring, and once they're there, I mean, they're there. Why you're not going to use them?
It's true, and again, as Eddie Hawkins probably had a different picture in mind, but he's willing to go along with it. And Eddie Hawkins using those weapons just as impressively as Mr. Davis did. And the OTW Fan Nation, I think, chanted again there.
How smart is Mr. Dave Davis to roll out? I mean, he's not safe at the no DQ match, but it's safer than being in the ring with Eddie Hawkins with a chair.
And now Mr. Davis trying to just stay away from Eddie Hawkins, just trying to just keep him at bay. Mr. Davis again crawling, just playing the avoidance game here. Eddie Hawkins again just trying to stay on top of Dave, but can't do so. And now Eddie Hawkins reaching out of the ring.
Oh my, is that a ladder?
And Mr. Davis pulls a ladder out.
Okay, I get it. I get the strive to become OTW Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I've been in OTW Heavyweight Championship matches before. I understand what it takes, but this is a little too much, Patrick.
Is it? It's a no disqualification match. Where do we draw the line? What is too much? If Mr. Davis needs
you tell me.
If Mr. Davis needs to pull this out to put away Eddie Hawkins, then so be it.
No. Oh my. Enough is enough after a while.
And for the first time, you can audibly hear Eddie Hawkins in pain. And Mr. Davis taking a chair, setting it up, perhaps has a wicked idea.
I don't like what he's thinking.
And sure enough, it seems that something wicked is coming this direction as Mr. Davis is inventing some sort of contraption for himself here. And there you go. Mr. Davis has made himself a little table here. Perhaps he plans to serve Eddie Hawkins up.
I certainly hope not.
To the OTW Fan Nation.
Oh my.
And you found yourself in the same predicament about a month ago.
I did. Oh! Oh! Oh my.
And these two men are willing to bring themselves.
I guess that ladder's no good anymore.
It has been 3-4 months in the making of these two constantly going back and forth at each other. It has been 3 or 4 months that Mr. Davis, as Eddie Hawkins has said, been a thorn in his side, and he wants it no more. He was willing to play this game, and perhaps right there he did it, perhaps unintentionally. Eddie Hawkins going for the pin.
It's over. Oh my.
And Mr. Davis able to kick himself.
I mean, I give
kick
him credit.
himself out of that predicament.
I give him credit. There's no way of landing on a ladder and it not hurting.
And Eddie Hawkins.
My turn.
But I don't like those words. Okay,
My
my
turn.
turn. What could that possibly mean?
Eddie Hawkins looking around.
He's limping right now, holding his back, and he says, okay, my turn?
As the senior official tries to make some sense of the ring as we see it, Eddie Hawkins is trying to make some sense from the underside of the ring.
He's looking for something.
But what is he looking for? What could he be looking for?
Your guess is as good as mine. It's Eddie Hawkins.
Well,
No one knows what to predict with this guy.
there's a tone shift I can see in Eddie Hawkins' face.
Oh, what did he find? Oh. Is that the chain? The same chain he used a part of Mean Streak.
It is. Oh no, you predicted earlier that maybe we could see a return of Evil Eddie Hawkins.
I knew it.
And you said maybe he'll tap into that different side. Eddie Hawkins is looking to tap into that different side right now.
Look at his face. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. Good night, Mr. Davis.
And Eddie Hawkins bringing out that other
Oh, no.
side.
Oh my goodness.
And the OTW Fan Nation is loving it. But Eddie Hawkins needs to bring himself back to reality.
He snapped.
And now he goes for the pin.
It's 1,
Could it be
2.
this?
And Dave Davis, he must want the heavyweight championship super bad.
Mr. Davis able to bring himself up. You have to give him credit. Mr. Davis hanging on through something I don't think we could see him hang on through. Oh, now something wicked came this way earlier from Mr. Davis, and now something else wicked this way comes because of Eddie Hawkins. Oh, and we've seen him hit this before.
No.
T-bone.
Oh,
The low side of the back hitting the ladder. Eddie Hawkins going for the cover now. And Mr. Davis able to bring himself up again.
I'm sitting here exhausted for Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis is showing some fortitude that I think we haven't expected out of him. Again, living the high society life, I don't think we expected this sort of tenacity and this sort of endurance.
This physicality is definitely incredible. It's shocking me, to say the least.
Eddie Hawkins has something in mind here. Oh. And Mr. Davis now resting on the ladder. Oh.
Eddie's,
And we know what Eddie Hawkins has in mind here.
no. Eddie's going to hit the moonsault off the top. No.
Oh. And Mr. Davis able to get himself up in just enough time. And now Mr. Davis, we saw him pull this out in their last match, that Argentinian-style backbreaker. Able to pull it off again here.
God.
Can he get the cover?
One.
We got one, we got two. And Eddie Hawkins once again able to just kick out after more and more pain to that backside.
And every single title defense that goes on month after month, week after week, whatever it is, Eddie Hawkins just never ceases to amaze me. His pain threshold is incredible.
And just another shot. And Mr. Davis. Wait, what?
Why is he going to the top?
Well, this is not something we see Mr. Davis do often, but perhaps trying to play a little bit of Eddie Hawkins' game.
You do what you got to do to win. Don't do.
And Mr. Davis, that huge splash across the ladder.
That's broken ribs. I guarantee it. I guarantee Eddie Hawkins has broken ribs.
And perhaps a little bit of a
Dave
broken
Davis has
headset.
broken ribs too.
As we see, Mr. Davis again, just a big move there, but cannot seem to cover. Can he get the cover here? Eddie Hawkins kicks out again.
I can't even say this, but Patrick, I have to agree with you. At this point in this match, I have to agree with you. It's just, you just stay down, Eddie. Stay down.
What else? Exactly. What else
You
can
can
he
live
endure?
to fight another day. This isn't worth your career.
He'll get a rematch. He's guaranteed a championship rematch if he loses here. He'll get a rematch. He should give it up now.
I understand the heart of Eddie Hawkins, but enough's enough. The body can only take so much punishment.
And now Mr. Davis. Again, just some other idea, some other wicked notion in his mind as he picks Eddie Hawkins up. Oh. And here we go.
The same move that put
Going
me
for
away.
that Bel Air drop. Oh, no! The flatliner!
Eddie, just make the cover. Eddie, make the cover.
Eddie Hawkins hits that flatliner.
It's over. Just make the cover, Eddie.
And Eddie Hawkins trying to shake off the pain. Can't get to the cover as you're calling for. And Eddie Hawkins now just trying to find something. Trying to find a notion. And Eddie Hawkins.
Oh, no.
Asking for a moment from the crowd here. And now Eddie Hawkins, what does he have in mind? Eddie Hawkins, oof. Oh, we've seen enough punishment. And he's dragging the almost lifeless body of Dave Davis over.
I don't know what Eddie's thinking, but it can't be good.
Oh. And Eddie Hawkins, as someone in the crowd shouted out, making a sandwich.
Dave Davis sandwich.
And signaling right here for the moonsault.
Oh my good, not again. It didn't work the first time.
Eddie Hawkins is taking an incredible risk here.
Oh,
but it's
my
successful!
God! If that isn't the most impressive things I've seen here. He just smushed that sandwich.
And he did, and he's crawling for anything, just getting Dave Davis off the ladder. Is it in here?
1, 2, 3.
It is, sure enough. Ladies and
If you don't mind, I'm going to have to applaud for our heavyweight champion. That was a hell of a match. Eddie Hawkins deserves it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, and still OTW Heavyweight Champion, Eddie Hawkins!
What a match.
what an impressive feat for both men. I mean, again, can you imagine? This match meant almost 20 minutes. And who would have thought that Dave Davis could throw shots with Eddie Hawkins in that kind of realm? A man who claims to be high society brings himself down to the low barrel. And Eddie Hawkins changes, even if it was for just a brief moment, brings himself to be Evil Eddie Hawkins. Brings himself back to the Eddie Hawkins that the OTW fan nation loves. And is able to retain that OTW Heavyweight Championship yet again. He is pressing up on 7-8 months now, an impressive championship reign, trying to rival the likes of Adam Chandler and Justin Pusser in length. And as these men bring themselves up.
What a war. Both men brought it, but in the end, Eddie Hawkins proved to be the victor.
No doubt both these men in an immense amount of pain.
I'm going to say it again. I give credit where credit's due.
But
Dave Davis put on a hell of a performance.
Able to bring themselves to their feet after that war. And Eddie Hawkins.
Dave can't even stand
Dave is
up.
just struggling to stand up right
after
now.
After that moonsault, I said broken ribs is inevitable.
For everybody here, that you gave me a war tonight. Woo! But for me, to you sure as hell earned my respect, dude.
Ooh.
It's after the match. It's after the match. To be fair, it's after the match. Calvin Christopher's appearance
after
here.
the match.
And Calvin Christopher.
Eddie Hawkins, a champion both in and out of the ring, showing great class, and same to Dave Davis.
And again with Captain Calvin Christopher. Showing some class and showing some respect. And Eddie Hawkins. Eddie Hawkins giving it up for the man who gave him hell.
If Eddie Hawkins has your respect, then everyone should have your respect. What a match. What a match.
And Eddie Hawkins willing to leave the ring to the challenger. A class act on Eddie Hawkins' part.
How about another round for Eddie Hawkins?
And Dave Davis, to his own credit, went through a war. And
I want to congratulate Eddie Hawkins. He's OTW Heavyweight Champion for a reason. And he proved it right here tonight. Gotta be honest. Fought my way to the top, but I wasn't ready. We weren't ready. 3 times I stepped in this ring with Eddie Hawkins. All 3 times he walked out with a W. It's not sour grapes. I lost to a great competitor. So now, you and I, we gotta get our heads on straight. We gotta change the direction past few months have been a little difficult for us. I mean, thank God he dropped some dead weight. We lost a tramp who was, kind of clinging to our coattails. Well, let's be clear. High Society is, now, and will forever be Mr. Dave Davis, Captain Calvin Christopher. We are 2 against the entire world. And, last time I checked, next week is, Battle Bowl.
That's right.
And I'm pretty sure there's a rumble for a shot at the tag team titles. What do you say, me and you? We get out of here. We go get a beer. Strategize on how we're going to win Battle Bowl and go on to become OTW's next tag team champions.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm speechless.
It is. It's a weird statement to see Mr. Davis and Captain Calvin Christopher almost somber, but adjusted and again willing to give credit where credit's due. Mr. Davis was able to say that he wasn't ready. Perhaps he just wasn't ready for this challenge.
No, he was humble about it. That's the best part. He was humble.
No, he wasn't.
He was real. No one wants someone to fake and be a poser. He was real with everybody. He said I wasn't ready.
That's true.
I mean, I was there. I wasn't ready. He's not ready, and that's okay.
Well,
He's able to admit it.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed watching Winterfest 2018 with us. We had a great evening here.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
God! What the hell?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What is
my
One Mean
God.
Team doing here?
Are you? Oh my God!
One Mean Team already qualified for Battle Bowl early this evening, and now taking their efforts onto the High Society, and now seemingly isolating out Captain Calvin Christopher. Obviously, Mr. Davis in no condition to try to fight this off. Just went through no disqualification match.
This is despicable. I lost all respect for these two.
Well, they made it very clear they're a tag team through and through, and perhaps the notion of hearing that they were coming after the tag titles set them off. Perhaps it was the passing shot at Miss Jasmine that set them off.
To do this? No one deserves this.
Hitting Captain Calvin Christopher with the lobsider.
Mr. Davis had a no DQ match which involved a ladder. Calvin Christopher's out here just to make amends. They had a heartfelt speech, and this is what happens?
Oh, no. And now One Mean Team again just laying into the High Society. And enough is enough. Even I'm a little disheartened by this.
Okay, at least
And
you
again-
see that this is wrong. I'm glad you see that this is wrong.
And again, another lobsider. And we had, listen, as much as I respect One Mean Team, we had an excellent main event between Mr. Dave Davis and Eddie Hawkins. And now this night is going to end on a sour note because of One Mean Team.